Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today we're reviewing a brand new bottle to the ADHD Whiskey library of books and bourbon without any books. I received an email not that long ago. I checked my email and there was something from a guy named Brian, and Brian was like, "Hey Matt, Sagamore Spirits, Rye Whiskey, blibbity blibbity, Brian Tracy." And I was like, yes. Send. And what do you know? This son of a bitch showed up on my doorstep. Brian from Sagamore sent this, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to tell the truth. You have my word that even though this was a gift from a distillery, I will give an honest review. If I don't like it, super sorry, Brian, you made a super bad mistake sending it my way. Now that you know I'm a super honest guy, giving super honest feedback, it's time to get super honest about how super sexy this bottle is. This bottle is shaped with edges and geometry. It's got flat sides. It's got peaks. It's got valleys. It's got juts and edges. It's got a glass bottom you can see through. It's sort of shaped like a mountain with a peak, a pinnacle, a summit. Now that we've talked about how beautiful the bottle is, let's see if what's inside is just as good. First, we take the top off, with 2 fingers only. It's from experience. Not really. America. Some people smell the cork. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. This is Sagamore Spirit Double Oak. It's 96.6 proof, it's hand bottled, and it is spring fed. Straight whiskey from Baltimore, Maryland. This is batch 5AC, Sagamore Spirit. After aging our straight rye whiskey for 4 to 5 years in high char new American oak barrels, our distillers transfer the aged whiskey into toasted wave stave barrels for an additional 18 months. Our classic Maryland style rye whiskey is reimagined through this innovative aging process and then proofed with limestone filtered water from our spring built in 1909. The final spirit is a shining example of old meeting new. Aged in new oak barrels, distilled in Indiana, bottled by Sagamore Spirit, Baltimore, Maryland. If you've watched the channel long enough, you'll know that I haven't always been a fan of toasted barrel bourbons and ryes. Some of them I like, some of them I despise. Whew. Wow. That is a toasted barrel bugger. If you've ever been into a wood shop, like a woodworking shop, it smells like some wood being planed. What type of wood though? Maybe like some cedar or something? There's like a wood shoppy varnish smell coming off of here. A freshly finished and waxed hardwood basketball court. Some smoke characteristic. Also getting some notes of like a wood burning stove inside of like a ski lodge. The old wood burning stove inside the ski lodge where you go for hot cocoa and to warm your fingers. Very interesting nose on this Sagamore Double Oak. If the smell of this whiskey is any indication of how it's going to taste, I think I'm in for a bit of a wild ride here, like a pretty powerful palate. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to put this saggy spirit into this saggy body. Down the hatch. That is very nice. That is super sweet. Rye coming out a little bit. Very toffee-like. A score bar or a Heath bar. More of a Heath bar. If you made a s'more over that wood stove I was talking about in the ski lodge, but you replaced the Hershey's bar with a Heath bar, it's like a toffee s'more. And I need to make one of them bitches. What's so weird about this? My fingerprints everywhere. I'm a disaster. What's so weird about this is the nose is so powerful. The nose is so fragrant and so unique and so like potent that you're expecting the palate to be a wild ride of crazy flavors, but the palate is actually quite understated. The palate is very pleasurable and very nice. Subtleness, sweetness, delicateness on the palate, where the nose is a friggin' powerhouse. The nose is a wild animal, like a saber-toothed sloth squatch, but the palate is soft and delicate and super enjoyable. Oh, Cal Ripken Jr., that consistency. It's oily, it coats the mouth really well. It's sweet with those toffee flavors still, the toffee and the graham, but then there's a bit of a spice on the back end also. A little bit of spice on the back of the palate that lingers there. This nose reminds me of shop class. This nose reminds me of my shop teacher. It smells like being in a constant phase of home renovation. Based off the nose, I did not know what to expect. But super happy with this. Super happy with it. Tonight, I give Sagamore Spirit Rye Double Oak a score of 8.2. 8.2. It's a great rye whiskey. I believe this bottle retails for about $60, and for $60, if you're into the toasted bourbon and toasted rye game, then this is a for sure buy. It's a definite buy. I think it's a great whiskey, and it's something I'm happy to have now. Thanks, Brian at Sagamore, for sending this my way. My neck. Oh, my friggin' neck is killing me. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on scheduling a chiropractic appointment and a massage. Because I feel like I got hit by a friggin' school bus. Sometimes you just need to treat yourself. Sometimes you just need to take off your shirt and your pants and your socks, lay underneath a tiny white towel, and have a stranger pleasure your entire body, except for the parts of your body that are the most pleasurable, because they're allowed to pleasure you in all the best ways except for the best ways. They're allowed to make you feel good, but not that good. It's a weird thing to think about. They can rub your entire body except for that one area, or if you're a girl, a couple areas. Speaking of feeling amazing, thank you for watching. Every time one of you clicks on this video, it makes me feel amazing, and I like that feeling. I like feeling amazing. So thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment below. If you're not subscribed already, hit subscribe and make me feel even more amazing. Gonna go see my masseuse. What's a good big German man name? Rodney? No.